Well, you can get involved with community and join Community Action Council to hear personal testimonies about the unlimited impact of programs in the community.
Executive Director Malcolm Ratchfolrd is here with more. Welcome.
Thank you guys for having me.
Good to see you.
Let's talk a little bit about Community Action and some of the things that you're helping people with this summer.
That's right. The month of May is Community Action Month all over the country. So 1,100 community action agencies we're celebrating, hoping that we can continue this war on poverty, and we got to either prevent it, reduce it, or eliminate it.
Indeed.
So what are the things that you guys do to implement?
We do anything from early childhood education to housing, weatherization, making sure people conserve energy.
Right.
There's emergency services, but mostly we try to get people out of poverty. So just going down that continuum to make sure our programs, if it's getting the GED, what happens next? So we got to really focus on getting people out of poverty.
So where do you go to find these individuals, or do people have to come to you?
The good thing is we've been around 52 years, so people word of mouth know where we are. But what we've been doing lately is just blitzing the media, social media, Facebook pages, just letting people know that we have to do things that actually get people out of poverty. And so we've been trying to change some things around the last few years.
So now, how's the operation work? Is it through volunteers? How does it?
We have about 300 employees, and so folks come into our doors, and we have folks who would do case management, assess the needs of each family, and determine where they need to go and what they need to do as far as programs.
So they have one person that's working with them personally pretty much each and every day.
Yeah,
I would imagine when they need them.
We have a family service worker, sort of like a life coach person who walks you through that continuum from getting you food and then eventually getting you to where you can get employed and keep that job.
Then when these people do move into employment, do they come back and give back?
Yes, the good thing is a lot of the folks that we serve actually work at Community Action, so you get to see that continuum of work in real life. And so pay attention to us on Facebook. You'll see some real testimonies. In fact, May 31st, we'll be at the Fifth Third Pavilion celebrating the accomplishments of Community Action, and you'll see some real folks there who actually have gone through our doors and now are there in terms of self-sufficiency.
Awesome. It's great to see those stories, but sometimes I would imagine, too, you got struggles besides just education is one aspect, but then you've got either some sort of drug abuse or some sort of issue that may keep them from being successful.
There are so many stresses that we see when families walk in the door, and that's why we do a complete assessment so we can determine, is it drugs, or is it just, I can't pay my light bill, transportation, child care, underemployed, don't have the soft skills. So many things that we work on so we can make sure that that whole family is successful, not just the individual, but everybody connected in that family.
And it's not just here in Lexington. This is kind of a 5 or 7 county wide?
4 counties. There are 23 community action agencies in the state of Kentucky. As I said, 1,100 nationally. So we're all over continuing this war on poverty that we started in 1964.
Are we seeing that we're chipping away at it and we're breaking sort of this cycle of poverty?
Yeah, and I tell people one family at a time, even though the poverty rate has reduced a little bit, but still we see pockets, even counties in Kentucky, you can see higher pockets, and children, most of all, we see in that number.
And is that dynamic real different, say, between like Lexington and then some of these surrounding counties? Is that?
Yes, you have urban poverty, you have rural poverty, and it has a different look to it. And so there are different things in terms of resources that a community may have. Public transportation, for example, you won't see that in our rural counties. So that is indeed a barrier that you'll see in the counties that you don't see here right in Fayette County and Lexington.
Well, again, the I Am the Unlimited Impact will be held Wednesday, May 31st from 4 to 8 at Fifth Third Bank Pavilion at Cheapside Park. For more info, log on to comaction.org, and you can find them on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Nice to have you stop by.
See you all.
You know what? We're going to talk about this weather because we're getting closer to the Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah, we'll see what Tom Ackerman's got in store for us over at the LEX 18 Storm.